Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the vlog. We are at a campsite today. We are at Cwm Dare.
Yes.
That's the
In the Dare.
information.
Oh yeah, in the Dare Valley.
Yeah, Cwm Dare. It's near Aberdare.
Yeah, just outside. Literally, you can see Aberdare,
Yeah,
can't
you
you?
can. Yeah,
it's just a very short way away. And we're here for a couple of days, aren't we?
Yeah, we're here for a couple of days, and then we'll probably do a night wild camping somewhere.
Yeah, we'll go off grid. We're sort of on a site, aren't we? Which is quite unusual for us. We haven't been on a site much lately at all.
No, and we're here with my brother and his wife Wendy. You may remember from a previous vlog. Brian's the one who cheats quite a lot at games. What are you laughing at?
He doesn't cheat.
Yes, he does.
Yes. And I think we've got some new games to play. We've brought a couple of new games and so have they. So it could get nasty later.
Yeah.
And you're probably thinking, is it night time looking at this? No, it's not. It is a wet afternoon.
Yeah. We're going to go out for a walk in a minute.
We
but
are waiting for the rain to stop.
We just thought we'd do a quick intro to this vlog.
Yeah. But it's because we're showing off the lights, you see. Graham's put the covers on Merlin's front and on his bonnet, and we got the new lights working. So I don't know what it's going to do for my wrinkles. I dread to think, actually.
Downlighters.
Yes,
not good for
no,
wrinkles,
not for bald patches or wrinkles, no. But never mind.
Anyway, I will
catch
take you outside and just show you where we're pitched.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And so we'll go outside and I'll just show you where we are. That's Brian's campervan there. And there's Merlin there with my bike on the back. More about that later. And up here we've got the facilities, shower blocks, etc. They were all quite modern and nicely decorated and nice and clean. But as you can see, the site is pretty empty at the moment, with virtually the only people here. Lovely. It was March when we stayed here and it was £20.60 per night, and that's with hookup. Dare Valley Country Park is a scenic base, and there are around about 500 acres of walking and cycling nearby. Aberdare is just 5 minutes away, and the Brecon Beacons is just 15 minutes away. On the left here you can see the visitor centre and a very big car park there to use. There's a couple of large playgrounds for the kids and a cafeteria as well. In the foreground here you can see the campsite, and you can see how close Aberdare is to the site.
Dare Valley Country Park is set in over 500 acres and includes walks, trails and fun family activities. It's set in woodlands, pasture and moorland, and if you look closely you can see an abundance of wildlife, including wild birds and waterfowl. The park itself was opened in December 1973, and it was built on land that had been reclaimed from over a century of the coal mining. The land's reclamation took about 2 years, and it actually involved the clearing of all the coal tips and the rerouting of the River Dare. If you visit the park, you'll see that there are 2 artificial lakes, an upper one and a lower one, and there's actually a cascade on the Dare down to the lower lake. The park is open all year round and it offers free parking.
Well, great, you can do it, you know you can.
Should be alright. Well, I would, but I've been stopped.
Yeah, I don't blame you, mate.
I'll do it again off camera. What's that old wheel over there? I wonder what that's all about.
If you look around the park, there are lots of historical remnants of the coal mining past, including colliery coal trams and pit winding gear, and that actually forms part of a monument in the northern part of the park.
Hello, ducks. Brian's decided to have a little bit of a rest. Oh, you meanie, lift her up.
Do you want to come up here?
Yes, I do.
Come on then.
Uncle
Oh, you're
Brian.
heavy, you are. Look. There we go. What's the good about where we are?
Now that says loops and links. And no, I haven't learnt to speak Welsh. I cheated.
There are 3 levels of walk that you can do at the park. There's a short tarmac route which is suitable for wheelchairs and pushchairs. Then there's a kind of medium walk which takes you off the beaten track a bit, but it's still fairly easy to complete. And there's a more challenging one which takes you up high onto the plateaus on rough terrain.
Right.
And look who we found hiding in the trees. It's Merlin with a pint of Guinness. And look who Ellie found hiding in the trees.
What a sweetheart. There's a lot of chewing going on as well. Chewing and berrying. Back to the ball. Love it. Little tail going. Oh. Have you given up burying it now?
The walk we completed was part of the easy walk, where you can see the tarmac paths, and part of the middle walk, where you can see we actually go off onto more of a track. Dare Valley is also known as Cwm Dare. Originally there were 4 large collieries in operation, all which had closed by 1977. They were all sunk in the 1850s, and over the next 120 years all the seams were gradually used up. The last one to close was in 1977. This bird is making some crazy noises. Can you tell me what it's all about?
You can hear that, it's like he's singing. Oh, that's not singing. No, I like the singing. I like the singing.
Well, after that lovely walk, it's time for us to head back, because I've got a bike ride to go on.
And the boys are off. See you later. Have a nice bike ride.
So Brian and I are going to try out the Dare Valley Gravity Park.
All members of the family can enjoy activities such as mountain bike riding and trying out the pump tracks. More of that later, and they do in fact hire bikes out should you not have one of your own. The tracks themselves are free to use, and I think you'll find out a bit more about this later, but there's an uplift service available for a small charge, and that takes you and your bike up to the top of the trail if you don't want to rely on pedal power. And there are events throughout the year for those who are really enthusiastic about riding their bike.
The uplift service involves bunging your bike on the back of a trailer, and the Land Rover takes you up to the top then with your bike. The uplift service, which we did not take advantage of, is from £13 for half a day, and for that you can get as many uplifts as you can cram into your morning. It's quite tiring coming down the ride, as I found out, but I think you could get a few in. So here we are at the top of the hill, about to ride down. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Yeehaw! You want to go in front, boy? Yeah. Whoa! Oh my God! Your wheels buckled. Oh. I thought you were showing off.
It's ripped so much.
Can't ride it, can you? Will it push? Don't suppose you've got a spare one?
No.
Well, at least we got it on film. Oh. I was just beginning to enjoy it, weren't you?
Oh, I wasn't going mad either.
No. Got to see the funny side of it, mate. That's a strange sort of...
Oh, it's gone back now.
Do you ever check your spokes?
I have done, but not lately. Shall we find somewhere where I can check
Yeah.
where I can do them?
Have you got tools for it? Check. I've never checked spokes on any bike in my life, but I don't test them quite like you do.
I'm nearly halfway now.
This is what we're having to do. Brian's trying to tighten up the spokes. He managed to straighten the wheel out, but we think the cause of it is that some of the spokes might have been a bit loose, or all of them. So it's a slow job, but he's got to go around and tighten everyone up. Good job he had the right tool for it. I wouldn't have done. I'd have been calling the AA. And that's the lake we walked round yesterday. You can just see the seat that Brian sat on.
Lucky it didn't throw me off.
Well, a man of your skill wouldn't get thrown off, would it? And that's Aberdare down there. Right, we're going to set off again. Not quite sure whether Brian's wheel's going to hold up. I better follow you then, hadn't I?
No, you go. I don't want to spoil your run. I mean, I'll get down there eventually, even if I have to walk. Oh my God. lost all its goodness, hasn't it?
Yeah. No, it's bending all over the place, mate.
Go on, you go down, mate. Oh. Go on, you go. I'll catch you up. You'll run up.
Well, I'll just do a little bit. God, that's a shame, isn't it? His wheel's lost all its goodness. I hope my wheels keep their goodness. Something of a tradition has built up whenever my brother and I meet up. So, another games night. Well, here we are for games night 3, is it?
4.
3 or 4?
Yeah.
I lost count.
Yeah.
Gets a bit boring when you keep winning.
He's just so humble.
Yes.
No game tonight.
Humble.
So, if ever you're looking for a game to play when you're camping or motorhoming, campervanning, whatever, strongly recommend Dobble. It's a really, really good game. You need quick reflexes. It's a bit like Snap, but it's on multiple levels. Really, really good. Are you going to explain the rules like you did last time, where you only tell me some of the rules?
Well, I thought that would be quite a good idea if you want to win.
Yeah.
But I'm not a very competitive person anyway, so...
No, we've seen that before.
You two are like peas in a pod.
Graham never loses. He's always cheated out of it.
Right.
Pinch. Okay, sweetheart.
Whoa.
Now,
You don't take it in turns.
you just go when you
Just
can
go
go.
when you can go.
What
Like
you
the
do,
toilet then,
you
really.
turn face,
Yeah, absolutely.
turn the card face up like that.
I'm not even listening, Brian, am I? I'm going to
And
be in
then-
real trouble in a minute.
You have to turn your card over and match the symbol. As soon as you see the symbol which correlates to
So
what
that's
you've got,
Dobble.
shout it
I
out.
won't bore you with the whole game. It takes a little while. Suffice to say, I never won. Next game is a game called Chameleon, where basically one of the players has to be the chameleon and the other 3 or 4 or 5 players have to work out who it is. Then there's a lot of finger pointing and accusations, and you finally reveal whether the people are right or not. Right.
I prefer not to, if that's all right.
We're nearly at the end game
Oh,
of Chameleon. We're about to unveil
Would you play it in the van, Brian?
who the chameleon is.
Would you play it in the van?
Probably not.
And why not? Why wouldn't you play it in the van, Brian?
Too hot.
Too hot? What, the van's too hot?
Yeah.
Or the game's too hot?
Yes, I think it's time to take a vote. Are we all ready to take a vote on this?
I think we are.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I vote that Brian is the comedian.
I vote that Brian's the chameleon. Who do you vote, Wendy?
I vote Ellie's the comedian.
Then I vote Ellie's the chameleon.
What happens then when it's a tie?
I don't know.
We've never had a tie. Perhaps you have to keep talking about it until somebody changes
would
their
you like to
my
vote?
aphasia paw.
It doesn't look like we are at the end game yet. Okay, it looks as if it's decided that I get the deciding vote of who the chameleon is. And I vote it's Naddy here.
Nadicus.
So you need to turn over your card. Oh.
Don't swear on camera, Graham. You told me that.
What happens now?
Well, I think the rest of us know
The
who it is.
chameleons won then. Yeah.
Yeah, the chameleons won.
Yeah.
So basically, Ellie won that game because she avoided us picking her out as the chameleon. So she gets the points. We really do have a lot of fun playing these games, and one day I'm actually going to win one.
For Twister.
Correct.
I was too obvious, wasn't I, with my...
2 points to Ellie.
Yay! Woo-woo!
well
Cheers.
done, Ellie.
Oh, it's a beautiful morning. There's hardly a cloud in the sky. Actually, as I look around, there are some clouds in the sky. They weren't there earlier. Oh well.
Let's hope the old girl starts. Oh,
Brian and Wendy are just off. They've got a long way to go.
I told Mick we're leaving at 10. He said, oh, you'll be home by 12.
Brian reckons it will take him less than 2 hours to get home. Right, nice to have spent some time with you.
Lovely to see you
Yeah,
both
you just-
as well. I'll hold that.
I'll go and do it.
You go and do the...
Head honcho.
He'll
Yeah,
be bloody crowded out later.
yeah.
Anyway, have a nice rest of the time, mate.
Yeah, cheerio. Drive safely. There they go. That's got rid of them. Well, thanks very much for watching. Join us next week where we stay at a wild campsite near Treorchy at a place called Hendra Min.